Good morning, good morning, good day. Hello, hello. Yes, we are still morning. You can't catch me out today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So it's Wednesday. I am literally on a roll this week. I'm loving the kids being off. It's given me so much more time freedom to actually just enjoy the day and just kind of do what I want to do. My eyebrows are looking a bit bunking. Let's just sort this out while I wait for you guys to come on. Now, as we know, it is the school holidays. Don't know what's happening with my bed. The lighting is shocking because, again, somebody has stolen the sun. My children can sniff alive quicker than a rat up a drain pipe. So apologies in advance for anybody that might encounter my children. They're kind of hitting that little bit of a unhappy hour where they're really, really hungry. So apologies because they know. And I'm back in my usual spot. So I'm not at the window upstairs because the lighting is so weird and I much prefer being here. This is much more me. So hello as you all join on. Hi Jenna, hi Sue. Oh, hi Joe. So we are at the very first day of August. Who can believe it? Oh my days, where has the month gone? I am literally buzzing. We've ended July as a lead director team. We are the fastest growing, biggest team, highest ranked team in the UK, and I am absolutely buzzing. It's such an amazing opportunity. I touched on it yesterday with my top 10 loves of you, of why we do this, and oh my days, it is unbelievable. But yes, all good, all good, all good. So I'm here today to share with you the amazing 50% pigmented wax foundation. Now this is amazing stuff. It is used throughout the beauty industry with makeup artists worldwide using it on Kim Kardashian, Oprah, we've got Beyonce using it. It's been used in Game of Thrones, it's been used on the Star Wars movie, just to drop a few names. Jennifer Lopez uses it. So it is worldwide renowned for its amazing stayability, durability, blendability, all the abilities. This is renowned worldwide for. So if you are hopping on live, please do say hello. I'm thinking about changing my lives to the evening because I have kind of noticed that when I do later lives, there are more of you guys kind of free. I appreciate probably right now you're busy doing your thing with your kids, but you can watch me on replay. Just pop replay. But if you are here live, do say hello. Morning, Sue. Thank you for coming. But just to take a few seconds just to appreciate my skin. I've been looking at some before shots of before I started on my journey with Limelife, and one thing that stood out to me massively was I've suffered with a spot here. You can actually just see the remaining redness of it, but it's not raised anymore. I have had that spot for nearly 6 months and it was always raised. It was almost like a wart. I don't want to say I had warts on my face, but it kind of had that vibe about it. It wasn't really a spot. There was nothing to squeeze. Didn't really hurt. It was just there. But literally probably 3 to 4 weeks of religiously using the same products day and night, I have noticed such a difference in my complexion. And I'm not saying these products stop you getting spots, because like I spoke to you guys about the other day, spots are spots. They come out if you're stressed, they come out if you eat the wrong kinds of food, if you don't have enough sleep, if you're in an aircon environment, if you're in a heated environment. Like, you know, skin's just a bit aggy, and if it's anything like mine, it needs the littlest kind of provocation, is that a word? To kind of have a little bit of a mardy. So yeah, this spot is completely gone. I had a couple on my forehead and around my chin because it's the time of the month, and actually I've got them both here for my one-to-one yesterday, and using the skin polish and the mask of Zen probably twice a week. Using the mask of Zen as more of an overnight spot treatment where I basically just dabbed it on, and then using the skin polish twice a week just to remove any of those dead skin cells. And what I've been doing in the night is I've been using my Dream Clean and then just applying some of my either Due Date or the Sotox to my skin. And oh my God, it is transforming. It feels amazing. So I'm so excited that just in really 3 or 4 short weeks, I'm noticing changes happening with my skin, because it is usually so aggy, and the spots that are coming out are literally going and drying up within seconds. So huge thumbs up for me. And also now they are part of the collection, so you can get like a cleanser and a moisturiser for a cheaper price. So win-win. Everybody's a winner. But let's get some of this on my face before my kids sniff me out. I haven't actually primed yet, so I probably should have done that before I kind of started yakking to you. This is a spray mist primer. It's absolutely beautiful, silicone free, so it mixes beautiful with the wax foundation. Now ladies, don't be put off by the fact, or men, because men wear this too, don't be put off by the fact it is wax based. It basically just means that once it actually hits your skin, it becomes super blendable. It doesn't mean that in these hot days that wax, you're gonna look like Madame Tussauds and it's all gonna drip off and you're gonna look like that. I think there's a meme of Barbie melted to the side of the pavement. That's not what wax foundation is. It's just a different formula which is created for professionals. It can be used on any skin type, because as a makeup artist you can imagine that they deal with every kind of skin type. They can't have 30 different types of foundation in their makeup kit. One kind of formulation fits all. So whether you're sensitive skin, mature skin, oily, dry, combination, young teens, men, beards, you name it, this has got you covered. So this is going to be suitable for everybody. I personally colour match. All I need to do is send you a super quick link and get a picture of you in natural daylight, and I can perfectly colour match you to this product. It's also a 30-day money back guarantee, so if you're not happy with it at any stage, or if it's just not for you, you can return it, full money back, no questions asked. But there's two different ways I like to apply this product. I have just got my new brush, all beautifully cleaned, using my Clean Act coconut oil and coconut water tea tree oil cleaner, all cleaned after my 1-to-1 yesterday, so it is now brand spanking new. And there's a couple of ways that you can do this. Now I prefer the dewier look. I don't really have an overly natural glow to my skin. I find it's quite dry, it's quite aggy. So I like to apply this beautiful, beautiful facial oil for a more dewier finish, and also it acts as an extra barrier between me and the outside elements. And it just smells amazing, so it's almost like a natural stress reliever. Now if you are watching, just while I'm rubbing this in, and you're on live or you're watching replay, I really, really, really would appreciate a share. My aim this month is to bag me the new brushes that are being launched, that are being given out to beauty guides, and my aim is to bag them this month. So any share would be much appreciated, because the products might not be for you, but there might be a friend out there that is desperately searching for that holy grail makeup product, or wanting to update their makeup or get a brand new foundation because theirs has run out. So if you can share, that would be muchly appreciated, so it can help me reach your friends and family throughout your network. So hi Vicky, thank you for joining me, lovely. I'm just going to tuck my hair behind my ears. Now I've always been a huge fan of using a beauty blender. Again, this is beautifully clean now. I'm pretty much sure Clean Act is the only product I've ever found that really cleans your sponges. So that, I don't know whether it's because they're really porous, but just nothing seems to do the trick, whereas that bad boy does. And I'm a huge advocate of natural products. Always, always check what you're putting into your skin, into your body, and also what you're cleaning your brushes with. Don't use washing up liquid, don't use hair shampoo or baby products. Use something natural, because you don't want whatever's in there chemical wise going on your skin and soaking in. I think it takes 26 seconds for something on your skin to soak into your bloodstream, and any parabens or nasties that probably are in shampoos and washing up liquid are not good. So please, please, please do invest in a good makeup cleaner and check the ingredients list that it's not pumped full of chemicals. So anyway, enough rabbling on. So let's get this amazing product. So I am currently Shinto 1. I do believe I'm probably heading into the Shinto 2 bracket. Great thing about this foundation also, ladies, is you naturally get a dip where you're using the products. Now, because this is a metal-based kind of, what do they call it? I had to Google it the other day. Well, it's a metal-based well. You can pop this into a frying pan on a really low heat, and it melts the product back into, well, into a liquid. And then when it kind of solidifies again, you end up with a completely smooth palette, so you won't get any of that ugliness around the edge. Now, because this is professional makeup, it's a solid, but once it's hit your skin and it warms up with you, it becomes amazingly blendable. And I know I kind of make up these words as I go along, but sometimes my head is that full of stuff that the words just spill out. They just spill out of my mouth. And I'm so conscious that my children are upstairs and that they're going to come flooding down any second. So literally just pouncing this in to your face. That's all it is. Because it is professional makeup, it's not designed to only be able to be used by professionals. It's designed for its ease of use and its quickness and its staying power and its blendability. And I really like using the brush because it just allows you to precision apply the product, especially in the areas that you do kind of suffer from any redness or breakouts. It just allows you to really get in there. I mean, I could literally sit here all day. It feels lush. Everybody who I've put this on has told me it feels weightless. It's like a second skin, and I guess that's because it's used in TV and film, and you can't have top A-list celebrity movie stars complaining about the foundation. They need to look flawless. They need to look the best. Kim Kardashian does not want to have brush strokes or where your neck doesn't match your face. They just wouldn't allow it, and it would completely ruin the reputation of a makeup artist if they used products that fell into those kind of commercial categories. So I'm literally just pouncing it in. So you can see there all it's done. So as a wax-based foundation, all this has done is evened out my skin tone. It's made it look super natural. I'm just going to flick this light off. There we go. It's just made it look super natural, and there's a really pretty kind of throwback of light from the due date underneath. So it still looks like my skin. So it looks just like me, but it's just cleared up the redness and also any kind of discoloration that I've got from being in the sun and kind of frazzling my face a little bit. Now, what I do like to do is just to get rid of any kind of lines or any kind of over application of products, I like to just go in really lightly with a sponge, which is damp, because it's still quite damp from when I've just washed it a moment ago, and just to kind of, again, it's almost just to take off a little layer, because during the day I still want to look like me. I don't want to look like I look when I go out on a night out, because I want to look kind of natural now and different if I was making that little bit more of an effort. But there's a definite kind of sheen, a glow to my skin. It's very wedding makeup. So anybody who's ever had their makeup done as a bride or seen those kind of wedding shoots, this is the vibe you get from this makeup. As if I was about to dip my hand in there because I thought I was doing my due date and put out my face. That would have been disastrous. Now, the concealer, for those ladies that need that extra coverage, this concealer is amazing. It's actually not concealer. The original brand under Alcone, this concealer is actually branded as camouflage makeup. It's designed for people who have burns, scars, like disfiguration of the skin, tattoos. In the TV and film industry, when they're wanting to cover up tattoos and things, this is the product they use. It's actually camouflage makeup. A little, and I mean a little, goes a ridiculously long way. You need next to nothing. I luckily, because of my new beauty routine and my new outlook on life, I'm not really suffering with under eye bags, but it's really great. I mean, just for that extra coverage, because when you apply more foundation, you don't really need the foundation everywhere. You're probably just looking for a little bit more coverage in those problematic areas. So you can see that little spot there. The foundation covered it enough for a daytime look, but you know, if I was wanting kind of a more kind of disappeared look, I could literally just tap this in and it would be gone. And like I say, this isn't, it shouldn't even really be called concealer. It should basically be called like camouflage makeup. And again, designed for scars, burns, acne, tattoos, you name it, skin discoloration, anything you want to completely wipe away, and it's waterproof as well. So again, designed for professionals, that literally will not budge. And I'm actually going swimming shortly, so it's going to be a great test to be able to do a before and after, so you can see that my makeup stays put. So that, ladies and gents, because men do wear this makeup, because it's so natural and because it literally looks like second skin, a man can get away with wearing this makeup because it's flawless. It literally just looks like you, which is what you really want. So that's a nice pretty sheen. Now the finishing products that I like to add, because obviously I'm going out now, so I may as well stay with you and do the rest of my face. Anybody would like to colour match, or if another beauty guide has shared this video or tagged you in the video to share with you this product, please do reach out and ask for a colour match quiz and also a personal consultation for the different looks, because you can go for a more matte finish or a dewy finish like I prefer. Now I always like to set my makeup with a translucent powder. Now because I do want to keep this kind of dewy look, I don't want to go all over my face. I'm basically just going to apply it where I would apply my bronzer in a second, and literally sweep it over my lids. Now the reason I like to apply a setting powder over my lids is because that is the place I naturally crease with my foundation. So by just setting it super lightly, I think in the industry they like to call this kind of a baking effect. So it's basically just applying a translucent powder under your eyes and over your eyes to stop the kind of pooling and the creasing, and anywhere else that you may pull, so any of those little nasty fine lines and wrinkles, just give it a little sweep of translucent powder just for extra kind of power to stay. And then we're straight in with the bronzer and the blusher. Now these are my absolute must. These are the finishing touches to your look. So a foundation can make your face look quite flat. I said flat, not fat. And as much as it's quite nice and dewy, I would like to add some more definition to the face, just so it's kind of got that kind of highlighted and contoured, but without the contouring faff. So it's basically just a 3 and a little bit more of a swirl around your head. Hi Carol, yay! Carol lives in Canada.
Oh, history.
So literally going round in a 3, that's as easy as my contouring gets, ladies. I am no makeup artist. I just know that most mornings I have 10 minutes, if not less, to get up, showered, hair done and makeup on. So this is completely foolproof. Always just think of a 3 and you're pretty much done. Now with the blusher, I quite like just applying it along this area here, because again, because I've applied the due date, I almost want to keep the dewiness and kind of the natural look around my eye area, because that's the place that would receive the most light. So I literally just underneath where you would apply highlighter, I'm just applying this 50% pigmented blusher, giving you a little smile. And it just adds a little bit of beautiful kind of pink shimmer, but still keeping that natural glow, because this is number 3. So it beautifully just picks up the light. So it just highlights the best parts. So what a difference. What a difference a little bit of blusher and bronzer makes to that finished kind of look. And then I always go back to my huge dauber brush that had the translucent powder on at the beginning, and I basically just swirl that around my face. And because we're going for a more natural look, it just gets rid of any harsh lines and just finishes it off beautifully, almost like an airbrush finished. Now I love using a setting spray. This setting spray, not only does it make your makeup last for 16 hours, but it almost reacts beautifully with the pigments within the products you've used and makes them pop. So it just gives you a more kind of dewier, glow, healthy kind of look. Again, you look like you've got no makeup on It's just lush. And it's the exact same principle as the primer. It's a beautiful mist. And you can see straight away just by applying that, it's just caught underneath my eyes again and just giving me a nice kind of natural, healthy kind of look to my skin. And then the very last step, and we always leave this step till last because you shouldn't do it before you apply a setting spray, is the mascara. And as always, it is hidden down my bra because it just warms it up beautifully and makes it so much more easier and fluid to apply, so you don't have to faff around with an eyelash separator. And because this mascara's got the fibres built in, when it's warmed up, it just glides on. Oh, it's so lush, and it makes such a difference to your finished look. I was doing a one-to-one yesterday, and I was saying to the lady that actually, you know what, I think mascara is my desert island item. If I had to go on Bear Grylls island thing where you compete to be able to survive on the island with nothing, I think my little secret, or on Celebrity Jungle, I guess, I think my item would be mascara. I think that is the one product I couldn't live without. Oh, she says, drawing on her head. Let's give that a little wipe off. But can we just all take a moment to appreciate not only the flawless, dewy skin, but also the amazing lashes. It's that quick. Hi Natalie, hi Nina. So you can see the difference a super quick coat of mascara makes, but looking in this light, look at the shimmer and how healthy my skin looks. I feel every day I put this makeup on, I feel like I'm going to a wedding. It's that special and it's that easy to apply. And like I was saying at the beginning of this live, for anybody that's just joining in, even though it is professional makeup, it's not to be just used by professionals. It's designed because it's meant to be easy, it's long lasting, it's good for the skin, it doesn't clog the pores, it blends, it's suitable for all skin types. I'm in absolute awe of these products. Yes, my darling, if you want to. I mean, let's just, everybody give it a round of applause. If you're watching live or you're watching on replay, let's give a quiet little clap to this makeup and skincare. I've never experienced anything like it. The results are incredible. I could sit here all day, although I am meant to be going swimming and we're yet to have lunch. So this day's been a super lazy day. So let's just apply a little bit more to the bottom and a little bit more drama to the end. Because if you want to add more length, you just need to pop it on the very last bit of your lashes. Yeah, exactly. That's right, Carol. That is, and it's funny because I think mascara is the one product that makes or breaks how you feel when you look in the mirror. The difference I feel now when I look, how awake and how big my eyes look compared to 10 minutes ago when I literally came on live with no makeup on at all. I mean, it's just, it's spectacular. I mean, part of this amazing transformation is down to the skincare, because starting with a good base is kind of, you wouldn't start painting a picture without having a good kind of primed easel and backdrop. But yeah, that's it. That is what I'm raving about, ladies. And I know I've showed you this probably 100 times in the last month, but it really is important that I share with you the power of professional makeup and how different it is to those commercial brands that we are all so used to buying, and we are all brainwashed in buying because of the clever marketing and the airbrush techniques they use on pictures. This is real life. This is no filter. This is literally just natural lighting, sat in a window. And on a picture, it looks even more incredible. I just love it. Just love it. Just love it. So thank you for tuning in. So if you can share this live, I'd be so appreciative. Like I say, my aim this month is to reach as big a network as possible. I'm happy to come for a one-to-one. What's to tell him?
These are peppery.
Peppery? Put them in the bin then, darling.
I'll get some.
Cocktail sausages, peppy. But anyway, yeah, I'm more than happy to come to a one-to-one. I can do one-to-ones, consultations over Messenger. I can send out samples of the products and colour matches, like you name it, I will do it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to everybody that supported me last month. We're on the 1st of August and I cannot wait to share this journey with you throughout August to see where we end up at the end of this month. Huge love to you all. Thank you for watching.